Jhanzeb Malik, along with his partners, started a restaurant in early February 2020 in Lahore. Initially, the business was good, earning a handsome profit. But within a month, reports of Pakistan's first COVID-positive patients started emerging. The government decided to impose a complete lockdown in March. We had to pay rent, salaries, and we had no income. We are three partners. There was a time we decided to shut the business down. That time was very hard for our business. And now the government is saying there's a second wave. I fear if this prolongs, we'll have to close down our business. There are some that are calling for a complete lockdown once again. But closing businesses would mean livelihoods will be lost.
Now that the second wave is around, so we think that, we're just worried about their livelihoods, of how they're going to be affected, because we have a staff of around 57 employees, and which means that 57 livelihoods will be affected.
Hamad Khan is concerned about losing his job. 6 months ago, a lot of my friends were laid off from work. There are many daily wage earners and they survive on a day-to-day basis with whatever they earn. And now the government is again thinking of closing down businesses. I don't know how we'll survive the second wave. The National Command and Operations Center has announced strict implementation of SOPs, warning and imposition of heavy fines in case of violations. Experts say the rising spread of the disease can only be controlled if people take precautions.
The onus is partly on the government to ensure, but partly also on process owners. If I am a shopkeeper or a CEO or a director or a business owner, I do need to ensure that at my place of work it is put in place. The second thing, of course, a very important part of the response is the need to have targeted, smarter lockdowns in places where there are hotspots.
The NCOC has tightened restrictions on high-risk public activities.
80% disease spread and increase in positivity ratio has been reported in 11 major cities across Pakistan, including here in Lahore. The National Command and Operations Center has directed all provinces to ensure compliance with mask-wearing SOPs, particularly in markets, shopping malls, public transport, and restaurants.
There are growing concerns within the business community in Pakistan with the resurgence of coronavirus. Observers say the government should put in place subsidies for small business owners, as millions of lives will be affected if lockdowns are imposed once again, without any support for the people. Danial Khan, CGTN, Lahore.